Get that
Amen.
wonderful prayer. Help me drop amen on the chat box. Help me say amen on the chat box. Thank you so much, Mr. Solomon Ojo. Haven't prayed for us this evening. I hear in your voice sound of wisdom like the Solomon of old. Thank you so much, sir, for leading us tonight. All right, right now on the Zoom, we are 40 persons live on the Zoom meeting. Leaders, kindly drop the YouTube link to your members so they can join once this call gets full. Once we get up to 100 participants, we can't receive any other person again. All right, it's my co-moderator there, Sir Blessing.
I'm here, I'm right here.
All right, sir. Please do all the honor of welcoming the presenters tonight, sir. Over to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Mr. Mike, please, can you mute your mic? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Mike, Awojobi, please, can you mute your mic? Can you mute your mic, please? Mr. Mike Awojobi, please mute your mic. Mute your mic, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you, Eunice Bright. That is the only bright lady in Africa. God bless you. Tonight is another wonderful time. And then on our list tonight, we have a very special person, one of the most passionate AZINONET, one of the most passionate person I know, one of our greatest leader that will be presenting tonight. Please, I would like us to pay close attention because this might just be that night. This might just be that night that you catch something that will, get you running, that will get you running. It was just some kind of talk like this, some kind of meetings like this that have changed the lives of many. And tonight we have one of them, our own, one of the most passionate AZINONET that I know, and the person of Mrs. Timi Emmanuel, popularly known as Madam AZINONET. She will be the one to take us through this wonderful, unique system tonight. Welcome, Ma. Please, if you're around, can you unmute your mic and take over the floor?
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, amazing Madam Timi Emmanuel.
Welcome.
Good evening, Madam Timi Emmanuel.
The bulldozer. This is how you are welcoming me.
No,
this
the way they welcome you, this evening, they sweet me for body. Oh, wow.
Madam AZINONET, the one and only Madam AZINONET.
Mr.
Blessing Marshall, go study about you. See, I finish you with words. Wonderful.
I don't need to study. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. You're welcome,
Please help us welcome our presenter on the group. Oh, help us welcome her on the chat box. Say, Madam AZINONET, you are welcome. You are welcome. We love you.
Okay, my mic is back on. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. All our VIPs and VVIPs. I greet everyone specially. I'm so excited today. I'm actually in my branded AZINONET t-shirt. It has been AZINONET, all the way. It has been beautiful. I've been learning new skills, improving myself, entering quarters I've not entered before, just because of AZINONET. AZINONET will turn you into something else. AZINONET will make you bold. AZINONET will make you to think big figures. You don't think small anymore. Actually, there's some persons, I went to a shop last year, sat down with them, did presentation. After everything, all of them were just cold, like bringing people they are not in. Yesterday, I went to that same environment. I was talking to some
Hello, Madam AZINONET, are you there? We can't hear you anymore. Hello, Ma, can you hear us? I think network have taken her out. Can anyone hear her? Sir Blessing Maxwell, can you hear her? Yeah, I think network have taken her out. Dr. Abdurazak, are you there? Oh my, I think the network has taken her out.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. I think network has taken Madam AZINONET out of the call. Sir, you may proceed if you're set, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. We can hear you, sir, but your voice is very low. Could you please increase the volume, sir? Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me now? Is it better now? Hello, is it better now?
Yes, better now, sir.
Okay. So just give me a minute to share my slides. Hopefully, Madam AZINONET will come back and take over from. All right. So can you see my screen?
Not yet. Okay, it's loading now. Thank you all so much for your patience. Thank you, champions. Thank you, our VVIPs.
Is it showing now?
Yes, we can
Can you
see your
see?
slide now, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Abdulaziz Abdulaziz, and definitely privileged to share this life transforming project with you. So while you get comfortable, I'd like you to please remove all distractions and possibly get a pen and a notepad and take all the notes that you can, so that at the end of the presentation, if you have any questions, you will be able to ask specific questions. Fasten your seatbelt and let's go. Let's go. So what you see right now is the AZINONET insignia, more or less our brand. And we hope that not only will you see this right now, but you'll definitely be seeing it in the future, because we plan to just spread this information all over the world, literally. AZINONET is Africa's digital contribution system, and it affords anybody anywhere to take advantage of an opportunity that can create cash flow for you and your family. It doesn't matter where you are, because we have taken advantage of technology to bring this extraordinary project to everybody, everywhere. As you can see, the gentleman on your screen, his name is Mr. Enoch Azigbetu. He is the founder and chief executive officer of AZINONET. He was born and raised in Nigeria in the Niger Delta region. And so he grew up in the creeks of that region. He had two big dreams, and one of those dreams is to study in a well-renowned institution anywhere in the world, and that dream came true for him because he's an alumni of University of London. And his second dream is growing, having experienced poverty, having come from very, very, humble beginnings. He noticed the poverty all around him, and he decided that when the time is right, he will be one of those people to champion the cause of eradicating poverty, not just in his enclave, but throughout Delta, Nigeria, and beyond, talking about Africa and even parts of the world. And he has started that journey with zeal, earning so many accolades left, right, and center, as you can see. Now we have a management team that runs the AZINONET Limited. We have an IT team that takes care of our digitalized platform, and we have a marketing team that takes care of our outreach to different people all over Nigeria and even in the diaspora. We have a legal team that ensures that we are definitely, in how do you say, we're obeying the laws of the land. So our operations team, as you can see, we have Mr. Enoch Azikwetua, the founder and CEO. Mr. Kelly is the head of our IT operations. Dr. Godson Onyeko is in charge of our marketing, and Clara Okonzua is the head of the legal team. And we're growing by leaps and bounds, and we have people who are participating in the project right now who are showing leadership, including the speaker tonight, Mrs. Emmanuel Timi, popularly known as Mrs. AZINONET. And we have Engineer Kunsho Olaleye, one of our top leaders. We have Mr. David, and of course, Dr. Sonny. All of these are top leaders in their regions, and they even cut across different parts of Nigeria, giving great leadership to this wonderful opportunity. My good self, I'm here in Abuja, and we have Coach Mirabel, Mrs. Mirabel. She's one of our very feisty leaders, just showing the power of this project. And we have Pastor Sambu, Pastor Excellent Sambu, and of course, Dr. Love Oladile. All of these are incredible people coming from different walks of life. They are very, very successful at their endeavors, and they brought all of those skills into the AZINONET Limited. Now, we are definitely recognized by different parts of different agencies in Nigeria. So we're well regulated. We have a certificate of incorporation from the Apex registration arm of any business entity in Nigeria. That's a Corporate Affairs Commission. You cannot do business in Nigeria except you have, you can't do legitimate business in Nigeria except you have certification from that agency. We also have a certificate of registration from the Special Control Unit Against Money Laundering, which is an arm of the EFCC, because we realized that we're creating cash flow, and which eventually leads to substantial wealth. So therefore, it is necessary. It was necessary for us to make our intentions known to the EFCC, so they know about us already. And of course, we have our trademark given to us by the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment, which has stamped the contribution scheme that we are promoting as legitimate. Okay, we have that certificate, from that in the description of e-commerce and digitized Isusu. So what we're doing is very, very it's legalized, and it has we have a stamp of authority from the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment. And to top it off, we have a copyright registration from the Nigeria Copyright Commission, because when the founder decided to promote this idea, he had to do a research. Has somebody done this already since the inception of the concept called Nigeria? And where else to get such information than the Nigerian Copyright Commission? I'm very proud to inform everyone that we are the first to actually embark on this huge, monumental project, which is to give every single person in Nigeria an opportunity to achieve financial freedom. And we have a copyright registration, for this endeavor. Now, we're in partnership with giants in the financial institution in Nigeria. We are partnered with GT Bank, that's Guaranteed Trust Bank, because we want to ensure that your money is safe. And we also have partnership with Paralex Bank and even other banks like First Bank and some other notable financial institutions in Nigeria. So that gives you the confidence to partner with us, knowing that your money is safe with AZINONET Limited. Now let's look at our core value. Our core value is really very simple. It's sincerity of purpose. We mean what we say. We want to grant you the opportunity to achieve financial freedom. Now, financial freedom means that you'll be able to get to a position where you don't have to worry about money. Everybody on this call is aspiring to get to that position, because it gives you the opportunity to live life the way that you want to. You have peace of mind, and you will not have to worry about financial difficulties anymore. Our goal and objective is very, very clear-cut. Our mission is to raise financially stable families. And I'm very excited to inform you that right now we have over 30,000 individuals, families in Nigeria, who are already enjoying the benefits of creating cash flow for themselves and eventually financial freedom. Now, let's be very honest with ourselves. There's poverty in Nigeria today. The economy is tough, and everybody needs help. And if you think about it, we have a solution for the help that people are searching for. Every single household in Nigeria needs what we offer. So we have taken action by creating a digital contribution system, and it is domiciled in US dollars. Now, this system has always been in the African culture for centuries. Our forefathers instituted it, and even today, we have a contribution system that is very popular, especially with civil servants, because at the end of the day, their take-home pay doesn't really take them home. So they need to look for other sources of income. And one of the easiest way is to collaborate and come together to put money aside. And we have that contribution system. It is distinct in different parts of the country, in different languages, from different backgrounds. Now, if you look at it, the three major languages in Nigeria, we have up north here. I'm broadcasting from Abuja. Up north here, we call it the Adashi. A lot of people understand it as that. And in the west, where I come from, it is called Ajo. And in the eastern part of the country, they call it Osusu. Now, this system has been changing the lives of people right from, like I said, centuries. Our forefathers instituted this to help themselves. Now, our reach is, we're growing by leaps and bounds. As I speak with you right now, we have presence in several parts, almost, all parts of Nigeria, including Benin. We have members in Lagos. We have people in Abuja, where I am, Port Harcourt. I have people that I've shared this opportunity with directly and indirectly who are living in Port Harcourt, Asaba, Enugu, Akure, Kano. Recently, we have, an explosion, of members coming out of Kano and different parts of the northern part of the country, Okene. So we're everywhere. Our head office is situated at C26 F&J Plaza, opposite Safari Pharmacy by Police Post, Oru Woro in Warri, Delta State. So if you're living in Warri or you know anybody who lives in Warri, please feel free to visit the office and, meet our CEO and other top management and, in fact, top leaders of AZINONET at any time that you wish to. Our official website is www.azinonet.com, and we're just a click away, so you can go to that website and have an overview of the company. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce you to an opportunity that is capable of changing your life, literally. 360 degrees turnaround. That is possible for you beginning tonight. Because let's us agree on a very simple fact. Money is important. It ranks right up there with oxygen. Yes, it ranks right up there with oxygen. Because without money, some people literally, can die. That's how important it is. Because if you don't have oxygen, if you cannot breathe, what happens to you? You will die. And because some people don't have access to money, they can die. That's how important it is. And that is why you need to pay very close attention as I introduce you to a system that can set you free financially. Before we go into the nitty-gritty of the AZINONET digital contribution scheme, let us do a sweep of, the entire audience tonight. Let's look at where you are, taking into considerations your financial decisions that you have taken in the past. All right, so we have about 62 participants on the call right now. Where are you on the cash flow quadrant? The cash flow quadrant was created by Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, and he depicts in very, very simple, very simple diagram and very simple definition of where you are in terms of your finances. So there are four quadrants, namely the employee quadrant on the left hand side, and also the self-employed on the left hand side of the quadrant. We have the business owner on the right hand side, and equally the investor on the right hand side. Now, on the left hand side of the quadrant, that's where you have majority of people. The majority of people are there, 95%. They are poor. They are poor. So if you're on this, you're on this call right now. Are you an employee of a company? Are you an employee of the government? Are you an employee of an organization? It's a privilege that you're employed because millions of people don't have a job. However, you're simply trading your time and effort for money because you are the beck and call of your boss. Your boss tells you to jump, you have to ask how high. Your boss literally tells you when to go to the bathroom, tells you when to take a break, tells you when to arrive at work, it tells you when to close, and even tells you if you can have a weekend, or not, because sometimes you're forced to go to the office on Saturdays and even on Sunday. So you're really, enslaved. You're truly enslaved. And if you're self-employed, well, you're better off than the person who's employed. But you cannot afford to leave your business for too long a time. So if you're self-employed, you're a professional. If you're a doctor, maybe you're an architect, maybe you have a small business, you have a small supermarket, you have a small business generally. That's, the makeup of self-employed people. So you own your business, you own your job, because if you're not there to direct, to motivate, the people who work for you for a long period of time, you cannot stay away from that business, from that outfit for a year at a stretch. Because if you come back after 1 year, your business will likely be closed down. All right. Now, on the right hand side of the quadrant, you have the business owner. You own a system. And that's the best thing that you can ever, have. If you have a system, the system works for you. Whether or not you're there, you have people who are collaborating with you. Scores of people, could be 20 people, 50 people, even much more than that. You have a system that is working, whether you're there or you're not there, you're making money. And then the last quadrant, the investor. Now, that's that's the magical quadrant where you stop working for money and your money starts to work for you. So if you're a business owner, it's very, very easy for you to send your money on an errand. What do I mean by that? You take the money that you have created from a business and you put it in an investment which generates profit for you, literally. So your money works for you. And there are only 5% of people in this two quadrants. 5%. These are the wealthy people. These are the wealthy people. So where are you on the quadrant? I was explaining to some of my partners a couple of days ago that, there's absolutely, you can fool everybody, but there's one person that you can never fool, and that is yourself. You can't fool yourself, no matter how you try to. Because, the more you try to do, the more stupid, you are, because you're not fooling anybody, you're fooling yourself. So tell yourself the truth. Where are you on the quadrant and where do you want to be? So that's my question to you right now. Where are you on the cash flow quadrant and where do you want to belong to? I certainly am on the right hand side of the quadrant. I'm a business owner and I'm an investor, and I've been for a very, very long time. So that I'm very, very truly privileged and grateful to be one of the 5% of the wealthy people in the world. All right. I'm wealthy, I must say. And you know, I may not have billions of dollars, but I'm wealthy. I'm on the right hand side of the quadrant. So where are you and where do you want to get to? Now, connecting people, one of the biggest, one of the most valuable skills in the world today is to be a connector. This morning, let me give you an instance. This morning, one of my partners in Italy, reached out to me, and he was after greeting. I don't speak Italian. He doesn't speak English either. But technology makes it very easy to interact with anybody anywhere in the world these days. So after our banters, he was asking about one of our other partners. His name is Raphael. We have not heard from him for some time. So he was telling me that worried about Raphael. He reached out to him, and so I said, "Well, you're in Italy, He said, "Yeah, he's not answering his WhatsApp line is offline." I said, "Well, I'll try and reach out to him." I noticed that he has not been online too for quite some time. And in the midst of discussing, I was able to reach him. And Raquel is sick, and she's been sick for a couple of days. But we're very happy that he's coming out of it. That's connection. I live thousands of miles away from Italy, but yet I'm able to connect with people and do business with them. That is what we're doing here. That is what AZINONET is, creating right now. Because I must tell you, within how many months of participating, I've, literally connected with so many people. Even just before this call, I connected with another totally, a total stranger who, through this platform, reached out to me. Actually was introduced to me by one of the leaders in our team. He's in Abuja and he needs assistance. So that's the kind of connection that we're able to create within the AZINONET nation, and it is through nothing but a digitalized contribution system. Now, how does it work? How does it work? In the rudimentary contribution scheme, a few people come together, more than one person, definitely. Could be 3 persons, could be even 2 persons, 5 people, 10 people, and they come together and they decide to help themselves. The rotational saving. Listen, I have, a marriage coming up. My son is about to get married, or I want to, pay for some goods in the next 6 months, and I want to prepare. I don't have enough money, by myself to handle the inventory, or school fees is going to be an expense that I have to take care of in the next few months. So they come together and they decide to contribute an agreed amount of money every single week, every single month. So let's do it monthly. Where February, we're just 2025 is just we're in the second month, February. So let's make an example of that. So maybe 12 of us come together and decide, okay, to contribute 10,000 naira each. So each person will walk away with 120,000 naira at the end of every single month. We take turns to take the pot. So the pot is 120,000 every single month. And we draw lots, or we agree, on how we are going to take that amount of money every single month. All right. So we come together every now and then. We nominate somebody who's going to be the administrator, and that is how the traditional contribution scheme works. However, It's a good thing, but it has its drawback. And one of the drawbacks is it's a rotational saving. There's no profit. What you put in is what you get out. All right, that's one. And the second thing is that, you need to make a contribution every single month. So sometimes, it's difficult for 1, 2 persons to fulfill their obligation, in a month, because life happens, right? Something might happen in their family that, that money that they want to contribute is wiped away because of one reason or the other. And, it's also possible for the administrator to cut the money away, so all of this is taken care of by a system that has been created scientifically. So it's an upgrade, it's an improvement on the traditional contribution scheme. So it's nothing really new, right? It's nothing new. What is new is that we have infused science, a 2x2 matrix. We have infused, technology, it's digitalized, and also we have infused a compounding factor that enables you to make a contribution only one time. So it's automated. It beats the old contribution scheme. And like I said, it has a compounding effect. So you only have to make a contribution one time and your money begins to grow and grow and grow and grow. And you'll see the growth as we move along in this discussion. Now, you're required to make a contribution of $10. Now, that $10 is equivalent to 1,500 naira, and it is a fixed rate. It doesn't matter what is happening in the open market. Our Azino dollar, 10 Azino dollar, is equivalent to 1,500. So that means $10 is, $1 is equivalent to 1,500. So $10 is 15,000 naira. The exchange rate is fixed, and it's a one-time contribution. Unlike the traditional contribution scheme where you make a contribution every single month, or as the case may be every single week. Here, you make a contribution one time only. All right. So once you make a contribution, you are placed in the first round. We have 15 rounds of contribution. So round one, once you do that, the company will open a 2x2 matrix for you. That is the structure of the contribution scheme. Now, you're the CEO, you're the chief executive officer of your own AZINONET digitized contribution scheme or digital contribution scheme. And that's you at the top in the green circle. And what is required of you is to connect 2 people. Just empower 2 people. And those will be the 2 people who are encircled with the red mark. And that's it. That's your requirement. But you need to take one more step. Remember, we're connecting people. We showed you how earlier, how people are connecting people, from one state to another, from one country to another, and even, from one continent to another already in just 1 year. We're just 1 year old in this project. So you take one step further and assist the people, the 2 people that you have connected, to do exactly what you've done. So they also contribute 15,000 naira each, and they also connect 2 people each. Once you have done that, you can see that your matrix, which is also known as a board, is complete. Okay, it is complete. So once the board is completed, you have finished the first round of contribution. So at the completion of round one, what happens is that you earn your first contribution from the scheme. So you are paid $36, and if you multiply that by 1,500 naira, that's 54,000 naira. Now, what happens to this 24,000 naira? Pay close attention, very close attention. Out of that 54,000 naira, this is where the compounding effect comes in. This is what I love about the system. This is how your money grows. 30,000 naira will be taken out of 54,000 naira to make a contribution for you in round 2. So you don't have to put your money in your hand in your pocket again to bring in money to make a contribution again. It's a one-time contribution. Only one time. Pay 15,000 naira. Once you complete your board, you're eligible to receive 54,000 naira, $36. 30,000 naira is taken and contributed for you in round 2. And then 24,000 naira is paid directly to your bank account. And this happens within 24 hours. Once you complete your board, your matrix, within 24 hours, you will be paid directly into your bank account, your Nigerian bank account that you provided at the point of registration, become part of this project. All right, so you'll see that in your back office. Everybody has a back office. We'll come to that shortly. And $20, that's 30,000 naira, is used to make a contribution for you in the second round. We call that round 2. Now, once you complete round 2, how do you complete round 2? The 2 people who you have connected will do exactly what you've done. They will complete round 1 and they'll come and join you in round 2. The 2 people that each of them connected will do the same thing and they'll join you in round 2. And that's how you'll be eligible to earn 45,000 naira. Meanwhile, 60,000 naira, which is $40, is used to make a contribution for you in round 3. All right. So just look at the progression. Look at how your money begins to literally, exponential growth begins to double. So in round 3, you're eligible now to earn 90,000 naira. In round 4, you earn 180,000 naira. In round 5, you earn 375,000 naira. The process is the same process that enabled you to move from round 1 to round 2 is the same process that happens over and over again in round 2 to round 3, round 4, and 5, and you land in round 6. You earn 750,000 naira. In round 7, you will earn 1,500,000 naira. Round 8, you will earn 3 million naira. Round 9, you will earn 6 million naira. Round 10, you will earn 12 million naira. Round 11, 24 million naira. It's beginning to be very interesting, isn't it? This is how you will convert your one-time contribution of 15,000 naira. And as long as you're diligent and you put in the requirement, you'll wake up and you'll find yourself in round 12 one day and you'll have earned 48 million naira. And you proceed to round 13. Once your round 13 is filled up, the board is filled up, you will be eligible to earn 96 million naira. And of course, you'll move to round 14, where you'll earn a total amount of 192 million naira. And then you will arrive at the apex round, round 15. In round 15, you will earn a total of $163,000. $163,840. And in naira, that is 384 million naira. 384 million naira. Now, when you arrive at round 15. I didn't say if, I said when you arrive there. Now you decide how quickly you're going to get there. If means that you're not ready to put in, you know, if I say if, it's probability. You know, will I get there? Will I not get there? You know, you're dancing on, you know, jumping from, you know, on one leg, you know, just, but you're put your 2 feet on the ground and decide when you will get to round 15. Why? Because this is a predictable system that delivers as long as you put in the requirement. So by the time you get to round 15, the total amounts that you will earn, if you add the 24,000 naira that you earned in round 1, 45,000 in round 2, 90,000 in round 3, so on and so forth, and 384 million naira in round 15. By the time you add all of that together, the total amount that you will have earned is 767,964,000 naira. Now, I just want to pause, you know, for a moment here. I want this amount to sink in for you. 767,000. Sorry, 767,964,000. 767,964,000. For everybody who's on the call right now, please, I hope you heard me correctly. If you heard me correctly, I just want you to type that amount of income. Type it out. And if you believe that this amount of money is possible for you to earn through this system that I just elaborated, I want you to type, I will earn 767,964,000 naira. I will earn it. Just type in the chat box. Let me see, you know, people that, you know, truly believe in this. Because it's one thing, you know, for you to hear this presentation, is another thing for you to believe, to be sold on it, to actually, you know, dream and not even dream about it. Yeah, dreaming is good, because without dreams you cannot really achieve. So taking action is the most important thing. If you take action on your dreams of earning 7 million, that is possible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your responses. Thank you so much for all your responses. All right, Madam AZINONET is here, so I'm going to hand over the mic to her for her to conclude the presentation. So, Madam AZINONET, mic is yours. Madam AZINONET, you can go ahead and conclude the presentation.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Congratulations, everyone. This figure before you is possible with AZINONET. With AZINONET is possible. Alaja Brazak, please, can you continue the slide? Let me just go ahead. Thank you so much, sir. I believe we have all seen our beautiful structure, our earning structure, how it works, and every one of us are qualified for it. With that kind of figure, 767,964,000, What can you do with it? Let's talk about your dreams, your financial dreams, your family time that you have, dream homes, dream car, vacation, relationship that will be beautiful. It's going to be a whole lifetime of celebrations continually in your generation, your lineage. You know, like we used to say, every family in Nigeria needs AZINONET. At least one person should be able to use AZINONET to break away from poverty, break that family out of poverty. So you can actually have vacations. Can you go to the next slide, please? You can actually pamper yourself. We said we are up and running until we get to round 15. And before we can actually have time to go relax. Amidst everything, definitely the figures in our hand, we will have some fun. We will have some time to help the needy. We will have some time to take care of, you know, family members, aged parents. We'll also take ourselves on trips that will make us relax and have a time to reflect through. Okay, so please, can you drop slides? Thank you, sir. And definitely, you can go see places. You know, I've always told myself that I'm going to travel the world, but Nigeria will be my base. I don't need to jackpot out of the country for me to enjoy this life. And thank God for AZINONET in my hands. That dream that I have, that I'm going to be in Nigeria and make it, I'm already fulfilling it. So welcome to that beautiful future that you have in your mind. What do you want to achieve? Being a distributor, being a big time, investor, whatever it is that is your dream, AZINONET can make it possible for you. As you are right now, I'm sure there are people around you you need to help. There are people that have called you for urgent 2K, urgent 5K, and you feel so embarrassed to tell them, I'm sorry, I don't have at the moment. AZINONET can cure that issue. Okay, well, you'll be thinking, sometimes I used to think, instead of saying I don't have, or let me say I want to give somebody money, I start thinking, can this person have the capacity to do AZINONET? That's what I think. Because if you give somebody fish to eat, it's not the best option. It's better you teach the person how to fish. So AZINONET will give you opportunity to help the needy, as also help them to see this potential. So can we slide through, sir? Thank you so much. I know that many of us are ready with what we have heard, with what we have seen. With this, anything is possible. Whatever fear you have, I think we that are flying with AZINONET don't have two heads. With AZINONET is possible. AZINONET can cut off the impossible and make it possible. Even if you are shy, even if you say, I don't like talking to people, we have all the strategies to help you. We have a strong and robust support system to help you grow and succeed. I think that's what some people used to be. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't want to talk to people. See, there's nobody that wake up and want to talk to people. Like I was telling somebody yesterday, I said, the person that is selling clothes in the market that is always calling customer, making noise, shouting, the person did not wake up from his mother's stomach and say he wants to do that business. But because of the money he's making, when he makes noise like that, he will continue talking. Before you know it, the person is a loud, marketer. That is how it is with AZINONET. If you are seeing the kind of money many of our leaders are seeing, you will come out of your shell. You will be familiar with talking. But one good thing is this, we have several strategies to help you, and we're here to help you. Okay, so don't close your mind. Open your mind to learn. Okay, with AZINONET, anything is possible. Please, can you just slide, sir? Thank you so much. So who is ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? We have our opportunities in front of you. Just keep going. We want to hold you by the hand. We want to keep taking you to the top. I did a video today. I said I want to take you on a journey from round 1 to round 15. And definitely, this is our website. You can actually monitor your back end, see everything that is going on. AZINONET registration is free. You fill the form, your name, phone number, that is free, but you are entitled to do a contribution of 15,000. That's all you need. You don't need more than that. But if you want to do more than one account, in a local contribution, you just say, I want to take how many hands, 2 hands, 3 hands. You can do that in AZINONET. Our payment is instant, and definitely you are in for a great time. So those of us that are ready, I'd like you to drop on the chat box, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. And then we are in for a great time. We want to make people break out of poverty, come out of the lack. Make that decision today. Let today count. Okay, it's up to you to put that one-time seed that you can grow it to the level that of income you want. The key to getting success is getting started. So sign up now. Type on the chat box, I'm signing up now. I'm signing up now. We have our bank details for those of us that are ready. Every one of you, please ensure you pay to AZINONET Limited account, either on GTB or Paralyzed Bank. Don't pay to anyone, please. And we are strongly against anyone paying through online banks. Do not pay with online banks, okay? As you make the decision right now, you are making your payment, don't use any online banks. Pay direct with your mainstream bank. I'm sure some of us have the mainstream bank, but we just feel the leisure of just sitting at our homes and doing our transactions. So the moderators are here to take all your questions. Please raise your hand. If you're using your phone as the name on this Zoom call, you will not be giving the attention. So please do well to raise your hand, ask your questions, be open to learn, ask questions with the heart to learn. Thank you so much. I see you, sir. Thank you, Lee King Gawon. Thank you, my co-presenter, Alajab Razak. Thank you so much for standing in. Thank you, all our leaders in the house and our VIPs and VVIPs. Have a beautiful night's rest. This is Madam AZINONET signing out. Thank you so much. I'd like to welcome the moderators. Please kindly go ahead and attend to our guests and VIPs in the house tonight.
Wow, 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 wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing opportunity being shown here tonight. Wonderful. Thank you so much, my able leader of Abuja, Dr. Abdulrazak. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you for all you do for us in AZINONET. Thank you for being an amazing leader. Thank you so much. Thank you also, Madam Timi Emmanuel, also known as Madam AZINONET. Amazing leader, a very kind woman. I appreciate your leadership. I appreciate you, ma. Thank you so much, and God bless you. All right, my people, my champions, you've all heard it. The presentation has been done. Okay, we can see some people on the chat box are ready. Wow, Engineer Ashake Edwin C. You say you are ready. Congratulations. Amazing. Atakubu Believe. You say you are ready. Congratulations. We have Ajubo Timi Pere. You are ready. Congratulations. We have Mike Awojobi. Congratulations. You are ready. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. You've done so much for yourself. This is the best choice you can ever make in life. Now go back to the person that invited you to this platform, and the person will put you through on how you can continue with the appropriate registrations. Forms will be given to you. The account number, okay, the account number is on the chat box already. So you can go ahead and pay your 15,000 naira for one account. If you want to do two accounts, you can pay 30,000. If you want to occupy the three accounts, you can go ahead and do 45,000 naira. So the account number is on the chat box already. So go ahead and pay immediately and send the proof of payment to the person that invited you to this platform. All right, so do not see Ponzi scheme in AZINONET. Do not see crowdfunding in AZINONET. Do not see network marketing in AZINONET. Do not see MLM in AZINONET. Don't even see it as a business of buying and selling. We are strictly digitalized contribution system where we call it Ajo, we call it Adashe, we call it Ugeha, we call it Itibe, and all other language that I can't pronounce right now. All right, so you've listened to the presentation, and if you have your question, kindly raise up your hand so that we can call on you to ask your question. My able moderator is here, standing by. Sir Blessing Maxwell is here. and we are both going to respond to your concerns. Every area of your concern will be met this evening. All right. Do we have people that have questions? You can raise up your hand. Go to the reaction button. You see raise of hand there. You can raise it. Then we'll call on you. And if you're not on this call with a name, I'm sorry, we can't call you. We can't take your questions. You have to log out and log in again and come in to take your questions. All right, congratulations for those that are signing up already. Please do not pay through POS, do not pay through online bankings. Pay through mainstream banks, GT Bank, Stanley Bank, Union Bank, Access Bank, Zenith Bank. Those are the kind of bank we accept here. We do not allow or permit online banks. Thank you very much. All right, we saw a hand. I saw a hand right now. Let me call on you. Our amazing Madam Williams, Lizzie. Go ahead, you can unmute. You can unmute right now. All right, good evening.
Can you hear me? Good evening.
Good evening, beautiful lady.
Good
I can
evening
see
from
you.
We can hear you. You're welcome.
We can hear you. Welcome.
Okay, thank you so much. Please, I have just few questions I want to ask. I want to ask
Sorry,
this
let
question.
us know where you are calling from.
If I should round up with those.
Let's know where you are joining the call from, Madam Williams Lizzie. Thank you. Hello, can you hear me? May we know where you are joining the call from? Please, after you say your name, the next thing is to tell us your location, where you are joining this call from, so that we can attend to your questions. Please go ahead, ma.
Badagry, Lagos State. Can you hear me? Are you there? Hello?
Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead. We can hear you. I think we lost her. Eunice, please go ahead.
All right, sir. I think the network is disturbing. All right. We have another hand up. Let me check the chat. Okay. We have Becca Jonah. Becca Jonah, please go ahead and speak to us.
Becca Jonah, you've been asked to unmute. Please unmute your mic and go ahead with your question.
Hello, good
Becca
evening,
Jonah. Okay, we can hear you. Go ahead, please.
I'm Baka Jonah. I'm calling. I'm joining the meeting right away from Osun State, Elisha precisely. I'm also a member. My question is that there are people who want to register, which have already introduced the company to the people who are interested. And my question is that how can I upload the email? How can I register everyone? I'm also putting so that I can be a coordinator here. So, and I need who can train me so that I can able to register people over here. And how can I begin? That's my question. Hello.
Okay, Baka Jonah, we can hear you. Don't worry, we can hear you. Your questions. You have people you have introduced as AZINONET to, and then you don't know how to register them. You are looking for a way to register them. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention. I'm going to mute your mic and then answer your question.
All right.
Okay. Okay. First, you're welcome to this meeting. Thank you for joining us. And then I also believe that you registered into AZINONET from a team, and I believe you have a leader. You have someone who registered you into AZINONET,
Yes.
someone you gave your details to, someone who guided you, and all of that. Um, Now that place, I believe they have a team. They have a WhatsApp group where there's some trainings that goes on. You get back to that your person, that's your upline, that's your group, and then they will guide you on how to register persons. And then secondly, we have a YouTube channel, and this details how to upload your link, the referral link to register persons are always sent to your group, to your WhatsApp group. Pay attention to those trainings. Then we have a Zoom meeting for members running here every Tuesday. You can also join. AZINONET has made all the tools that you need to grow available. We have a YouTube channel that you can always visit. These materials are there. But then the immediate help you need is just to get to the person. I hope you are in contact with the person that registered into AZINONET.
Yes.
Okay, so now get back to that person, and then I think I can recognize this name. Is possibly you are from my team. You are from Billionaire team. Am I correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so get back to any of the leaders in Billionaire team. I'm the leader in Billionaire team, but you can get back to Mrs. Fortune. You can get to any of our leaders in Billionaire team, and then they will guide you. We are always running trainings there, so you don't have any problem. You are welcome, Mr. Barker Jonah. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us, and I believe that yeah, God bless you. Okay, please you can mute your mic. Um, we have other persons. Eunice, are you in the house, please?
Yes, Lizzie
Is
Williams
Eunice in the
Lizzie is
house?
still standby. Yes, sir.
Okay, we
Please,
have a
registered
perpetual.
member are not, yes, registered member are not allowed to ask question on today's meeting. Our meeting holds every Wednesday for all registered member. If you're a registered member, I'm sorry, we can't take your questions. Take your questions back to the inner house on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Please, 8 p.m. All registered member on Google Meet. That's where we're holding our meeting. All right. Lizzie Williams is still on standby. Network took her out. Can you unmute? Let's hear you, ma.
Okay, Lizzie William, you have been asked to unmute your mic and ask your question.
Okay, I'm muted already. Good evening from Badagry, Lagos State. My name has been registered, but I want to have some questions now. Figure, the last figure. What next? Are we still continue? Are we going to continue the work, or is it time for vacation or any other thing? Please enlighten me more. I want to know. Hello, can you hear me? Are you there?
Okay,
Yes, I can
your
hear
question
you.
is after the last round, that is round 15. Are you meant to continue? Is there any other thing you need to do? Am I correct? That's your question, right? William, Lizzie, are you in the house? We want to get your question correctly. He said after the last round, that is round 15,
Yes,
do
sir.
you need to continue? What do you need
Yes,
to
sir.
do? Okay. Okay, your question is taken. Your question is taken. Um, Okay, after round 15, AZINONET will tell you thank you for getting to round 15 and completing the rounds with a brand new SUV. They'll give you a brand new SUV as you saw in the presentation. And that is the last round. You would have earned a total of 767,940,000 naira accumulatively. And AZINONET will tell you thank you with a brand new SUV. That is the last round of AZINONET. So AZINONET actually have a beginning round and the last round where you circle out, and then you are congratulated. That is why you are advised to have at least one or two accounts in AZINONET. So you're welcome. I believe your question is taken. Our time is far gone. Like Eunice rightly said, please, if you are registered members, if you are a registered member in this platform, you come back tomorrow for your questions. Tomorrow is an in-house meeting where we adequately answer these questions for members. So if Perpetua, please, you have been asked to unmute your mic. If you are not a registered member yet, please tell us your location and your question.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. I'm speaking from Abuja. Though I'm registered already, I've raised my hand before I knew that it's tomorrow that I'm supposed to ask questions. Please, can you permit me to ask?
Because of our time. Okay, just take 1 minute. Let's hear you, please.
Okay. I've been registered. I just received my registration link yesterday, though I did double accounts. My question now is, those links, am I supposed to give it to those people that will register under me? Because when I opened it, it's written, your sponsor is Perpetua, your sponsor is this. What am I supposed to do with those links?
Okay. Somebody that registered you sent those
Yes.
links to you. So now your questions we are going to be treating them tomorrow. But quickly, the person that registered you had helped you to generate your referral link. And that is when you click on it, it's showing you a form and it's showing you your sponsor is, that is your name. Because anybody you register there, you have become the sponsor of that person, meaning that you introduce that person to the system. But these are the things that we are going to be treating tomorrow. So please, you come back to this call tomorrow by 8 p.m. and then make sure that you always have that relationship with your sponsor. That is the person that registered you. The person should be able to guide you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Eunice, are you in the house?
Yes,
do we still
thank
have any
you.
other
Thank
questions?
you so much. There's no other hand up, right? Thank you so much. You are doing very well. You are doing justice to all the questions, and I'm sure they are clear about it. Okay, if you have questions, please go ahead and use the reaction button and raise your hand up so we can answer your question, but not for registered member, please. And registered member, please do not forget your meeting tomorrow. It's a place of growth. It's a place of training for you. You want to grow in AZINONET, do not miss registered member meeting tomorrow. Tell your team to tell others to join. All right.
You're welcome. Somebody said in the comment section, he said, this night presentation is from Millionaire Matchmaker. Just gently presentation. Well done, beautiful presentation. What a comment. I was about saying that, from Dr. Abu Razak. Is one man in this system that I admire so much. I love so much. I met him in Abuja, and then we had just a few minutes chat. And of course, when you meet with Dr. Abu Razak and some other leaders in this platform, then you will know that AZINONET is divine. AZINONET is divine. This is a system that God has brought to us. And I want to use the opportunity once again to say thank you so much to our amiable CEO, Mr. Enoch Azegbotu, a man of intelligence and integrity. We love you, sir. There's a hand up at Jubo Timipri. Please, you've been asked to unmute your mic if you have a question, but be sure you are not already registered because we're about to round up this meeting. Please, you've been asked to unmute your mic and then go ahead with your question.
Hello. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm calling from Uyo.
Okay, you're welcome. You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Okay, I've not registered, so I don't know how to
Okay,
go
go ahead
about
with
it.
your question. This meeting is for you. Go ahead with your question, please.
Okay, I've not registered, just like I said. So,
okay.
And I would like to register, and I would like to register other people. So I would like to go about it.
Okay, I believe that somebody gave you this link to this meeting. Somebody invited you to this meeting.
TikTok, a bit TikTok, a bit something like that. I just saw it and just click. So should I go back to that person?
Yes, you get back to the person that invited you to this meeting, either via TikTok, any social media platform, or via invitation by any form. You get back to that person and with a thank you, tell the person I have just made my payment of 15,000 into AZINONET account. I believe you got the account details posted on this platform.
No, I don't have it. I will check.
Okay. Somebody, I think some people typed it on the comment section. Please, someone can help us type the details in the comment section. So you pick it up there. Make your payment to AZINONET Limited. Please, ensure you don't pay with online banks like MoneyPoint. Like yes, Access Bank is a mainstream bank. AZINONET does not honor payment from online banks. So please take note. Make your payment, get your receipt, your proof of payment, and get back to the person that introduced you to this meeting. Congratulations once again and welcome to AZINONET. God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, any other question? Any other question? Okay, Eunice, as I was saying, I had some little chats with Dr. Abdul Razak, and then I just know that this is a man. Is when you talk with a reader, that is you just know that you are talking. You know that you are talking to somebody who is really, really, really informed. It didn't take me much time to get to know the kind of person that he is. And then it was such a wonderful time, such a wonderful time. Thank you so much for that wonderful time. And then sometimes when Madam AZINONET talks on this platform, you will just like it's like AZINONET is just all over her. It's just all over her. Let me talk a little like my sponsor will always say, I'm going to make $1 billion in AZINONET. I'm going to make $1 billion. And then you'll be thinking, when is it going to make $1 billion in AZINONET? That is a yearly plan. That is like 2025 plan. Somebody having an ROI that is going to make in a year. And you're thinking it's joking. It's not a joke. AZINONET have so much money and potential. Just work in the money and get the money. It's a beautiful system when you understand it. It's so beautiful.
Yes, you can say more.
I'm not seeing any other hands up here.
Yes, sir, you can say more. You can say more about AZINONET is an amazing opportunity.
Yes,
Dr. Abdulrazak is my leader here in Abuja. We are in Abuja together. He's a slow and steady movement person. You can never catch him in error. You cannot catch Dr. Abdulrazak in any error. He will criticize it, he will analyze it, and before you know, he's carrying through. And you can't sit with Dr. Abdulrazak for, say, 30 minutes and not gain so much. Like, He would just say, Eunice, come, I need you to do this. This is how I'm doing it. Do it like this and do like that. And before you know, we are running with AZINONET Vision and we are making so much money. So much money. Then Dr. Madam AZINONET, the first time, my first call on the AZINONET Zoom meeting was, she was the one that presented. And immediately I caught the fire. Then I went back to Dr. Brother and say, sir, I'm going to run with this vision. In fact, I don't colo like this, so make una no catch me.
Wow.
Amazing leaders we have here, I tell you, sir.
Glorious leaders, glorious leaders.
Yes.
What do we have to
Timmy
say
hand is
about
up. I don't know if he's ready for us. Aju
uh,
Obo Timmy Priye. Sir, I saw your hand. Are you ready to speak? I saw your hand some few minutes ago. I don't know if you're still ready
I
to
thought it's the same person that wanted to register. Is it a different person?
Yeah, it's a different person, I think. Okay.
Ajobo to me, I think it's the same person that
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
just
spoken already.
is going to yes, is going to make payments and get back to the person that
Amazing.
already started. Coach Mirabel, we are talking about your leader. Coach Mirabel, you've been asked to mute. This is a discussion time with leaders, please. We're talking about our leader, Dr. Abu Razak. Can you tell us more about this man, please? Is Coach Mirabel in the house? You've been asked to mute.
Yes, so Coach Mirabel is in the house, my amazing leader. That's
You have
another
been asked.
fire
You've been asked
machine.
to mute. Okay, maybe Coach Mirabel is not hearing us. Coach Mirabel, are you here? Are you here?
Yeah, she's here. Maybe she's getting ready to come and speak to us, sir. Sir,
Okay.
the AZINONET 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
AZINONET
Yes.
1 year anniversary that just happened, sir. It was an amazing event. Like that event, I've not recovered from that event. The excitement and the fun I had at that event. Sir, what do you think about that event? And did you know that the CEO is a great stepper? Man, that guy gets steps to dance. Our CEO, I can't imagine somebody with so much dream, ambitious, and this kind of massive vision and still can dance. He danced from the airport till the following day. He was still dancing at the anniversary. I was like, man, when I hit my level 15, I'm going to invite him. I'm going to invite a dance group for him. I'm going to buy him a drum and we are going to dance from morning till night. So what do you think about the anniversary? Awesome event.
Wow, that anniversary is a better experience than explained. If you are not there, we cannot explain it enough for anybody to understand it. So I think some of the clips are uploaded in our YouTube channel. You could go there, see for yourself. It was a wonderful event. It was one of it, it's an encounter. I came back from Abuja back to Port Harcourt, and I told myself and my team, we are going to make a statement in AZINONET. We will hear.
Amazing.
People will hear. You are going to
Amazing.
make a statement in AZINONET. So
Amazing.
came back, sat down, and then re-strategized. We re-strategized, and now we have monthly targets. I came back with another level. When you hear the CEO talk, then you could see through his speech. If you ask him one question 20 times, he's going to answer you the same because of that is the height of integrity. You know, when somebody is
Yes, sir.
telling you
Yes,
repeatedly, telling you one thing and is not shaky saying it,
without
you could see
mixing
the
words, sir.
sincerity. Yes, you can see the sincerity. You can see this is a man that you can follow. This is a man you can follow. You know, some of us are so privileged in AZINONET. When I joined AZINONET, nobody talked to me too much. I just saw Dr. Gossing's advert, and then I chatted with him. And then he just gave me the video. I went back, watched it, and I told him I'll get back to you. And then when I went back, I told him, this thing you talk, he said, I've told you, I've given you everything. If you are not ready, I said, no, I am ready. He said, are you ready now? I said, yes. He said, okay. And then I made payment for 31 accounts because I studied the system. I joined AZINONET with 31 accounts. He was surprised
Wow.
when I made the payment, and I told him, this is what I have to do. Right now, I have more than that number because of the trust I have for the system. I have people in my team that have a serious multiple account. I can't even call the numbers here because these are people who understand and have
The system.
trust in the system.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
they have trust in the system. I used to ask people some questions. I said, if you are to start up a business now, this year, 2025, and then your profit target for this year is let's say 10 million, let's say 20 million by the end of this year. This is the profit I like to make. How much do you think will be your startup capital? How much do you think will be your startup capital? Why don't you start AZINONET with, maybe a little portion of that supposed capital? Work on it, strategize, go to the field, do some work, do some real work, and then you see that you're going to make cool money, and you're going to, AZINONET will not only give you money, AZINONET will introduce you to people you would never have met. AZINONET will introduce you to great people.
Great people.
It's
Amazing
a chain,
leaders.
yeah. Amazing leaders, amazing people. So
Look at
it's
Madam
one of the
Timina, is
platforms.
my very good friend. I'm so privileged to have her as my friend. Look at Coach Mirabe, my very good friend, a senior friend at that.
Wow.
Dr. Godson, amazing people. The great money farmer, Pastor David, he's my friend. You see, the cycle of friend I have this year, they are better than last
Wow.
year, sir. AZINONET is amazing. AZINONET is amazing, sir. Do you know multiple account is doing the magic? Multiple account is just the way. When I saw the opportunity, I did multiple accounts. Before level 3 or so, I was already earning over 600,000 before level 3 because I did multiple accounts. All the accounts were just cashing out. I was like, if I now get to level 10, level 12, what will now happen?
I joined AZINONET 6 months ago, and I can tell you I've made over 4 million in the system already. I cashed out my round 5 today, by the way.
Amazing.
And
And
then,
that's from one
in
account.
fact, yes, from one account, I had 3 accounts cashing out from round 4 at the same time. I had multiple accounts cashing out from round 2, and then other accounts cashing out from round 1. In fact, if I tell you what I've made within a week, when we just did we are upgrading, when the upgrade system came up, and then we are upgrading our account, I've made good money. I made good money, and we are just starting. We are just starting.
We're just starting, sir.
AZINONET is the game changer.
It is.
It's the game changer.
If you know, you know. It is, sir. All right, Mr. Akupuru, believe. I saw your hands up. Are you ready to speak to us now? I saw your hands a while ago. Are you ready to speak to us, sir?
Mr. Who? Mr. Believe.
Mr.
Okay,
Believe.
Mr.
Yes, I saw
Akupuru.
Yes, Believe. I saw your hand, sir.
Okay, Mr. Akupuru, Believe, you've been asked to unmute, please. You can unmute your mic and talk to us.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
We can hear you, please.
I'm from Delta State, sir.
Oh, you're welcome.
My question is,
you're welcome.
Sir?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
My question is that a new registration person, what is the benefit? Because I came late to the meeting, sir. So what is the benefit for the new registration? That is my question, sir.
Are you registered? Are you a registered partner in AZINONET?
I'm registered this time, sir. As
You
soon as the
registered
meeting
this time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You will be guided by the person that is going to register you this night.
Okay, sir.
Um, I hope you know the person that invited you to this meeting.
I got it on Facebook, sir.
Okay, but you have the contact of that account, that Facebook account. That is somebody's advert that is running on Facebook.
Okay, I will check my WhatsApp because the
Get
person
back.
share me the
Yes,
link on WhatsApp.
the person that shared this Zoom meeting to you. Get back to the person with your proof of payment. Make a payment to AZINONET Limited of 15,000 naira. It's a one-time payment, but make sure you don't pay with an online bank. Don't pay with OPay. Don't pay with Money Point. Don't pay with PalmPay. Make sure you pay with banks like Zenith Bank, Access Bank, and all the mainstream banks that you know. Then get your proof of payment to the person and let the person register you into AZINONET Limited. You are welcome. We congratulate you for taking this opportunity.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And
But
then
sir, if
tomorrow,
the sir,
there will be a Zoom meeting for members by tomorrow.
okay, sir.
You
Yes,
were
it's
about
Google
saying
Meet.
something. What are you saying?
Okay.
The meeting
By
for
which time?
members tomorrow is Google Meet. It's at Google Meet, 8 p.m.
Okay.
Meeting for a
8
registered member
p.m. Yes.
alone. Yes, it's 8
Okay.
p.m. at Google Meet. The link will be
Please
sent
ensure
to
you
all
join
the
that
groups.
meeting.
Okay,
The
sir.
meeting link will be sent to all the groups tomorrow before the 8 p.m. time.
Can someone use POS of GTB?
Yes, you can use POS if the POS is from mainstream bank. Like
Okay.
GTB is a mainstream bank. In fact, AZINONET is banking with GTB, so it will be easy for you to.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. That's my question, sir.
It's all right.
All
You're
right, all
welcome.
right, all right, all
You're
right.
welcome.
Our time has been fast spent. What a beautiful atmosphere. What a beautiful evening. I'm enjoying myself. Sir, I hope you're enjoying yourself too. Leaders in the house that are not
Absolutely.
sharing the Google Meet link to their members are not doing good at all. That meeting is so important. Ever since I joined AZINONET, I've not missed registered member meeting, and that has kept me growing and becoming strong in this system. So if you're a leader here, you're a member, your members are not attending the Wednesday training meeting, then you are not doing them any good. I tell you, you're not doing them a good thing. Please try and share the link tomorrow before time to all your teammates so I can join the meeting and learn, because it's one thing for you to grow and it's another thing for your leaders, your team members to grow too. You teach to teach others and let them teach others. That's how the team grow. And together you achieve more. Thank you very much.
Okay, we are seeing some posts on the chat. Please ensure when you make your payment, ensure you get back to the person that brought you here. AZINONET is a platform of integrity. You are not meant to post your personal details or your personal addresses or contacts in the platform. Um, if you make your payment to AZINONET Limited, ensure you get back to the person that introduced you to this meeting and you get registered. If you have any problem and the person cannot handle it, please always report back to AZINONET on any of our platforms and you will be attended to. That having said that, we want to I think unit we can draw the meeting to a close. I think
Yes, sir.
there's
Before we
not
close, sir, we
much
have
thing.
few questions on the chat box I would like to attend to. It's on some area of concern and it's very important.
Okay,
Someone
go ahead, please.
asks, if I register for 3 accounts, how can I operate the 3 accounts? Please, I need answers to these questions. Okay, if you register for 3 accounts, these 3 accounts have to come with different phone numbers, different email address, and different names, usernames. So those are just the criteria for registering multiple accounts, but you can use the same bank All right, so this is very
Thank you,
simple.
Tete.
Yes, go to the person that brought you into the AZINONET system and drop your questions. The person will put you through, please, so that you can get started immediately. All right, another person, Mr. Ifan Yogbonaya asks, please, how many accounts can someone have in AZINONET? Sir Blessing, I need you to answer this question. I need to answer
You
this
can have
question
as
with
many
AZINONET
accounts
with AZINONET laugh.
uh,
Before you answer it, please give us AZINONET laugh, like the funny farmer will give us. Oh my
please, AZINONET does not have any problem with how many accounts you can register with AZINONET. Just
I
the
tell
advice
you,
is
as
register
much
as
as you
many
can,
accounts as you can control, as you can handle,
many as you can
as
control.
many accounts as you can handle.
Yes.
Make sure you can handle them. You can, otherwise you get some dormant account, and it's to your loss. AZINONET has nothing to lose. They will advise you, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do. The problem is not you registering many accounts, it's you running those and managing those accounts. How do you intend to manage multiple accounts? It's a big question mark. So if you want to desire to have multiple accounts, it's a good desire. You have desired a good thing, but then you have to also have strategies on ground on how to manage them. And then I think that has answered your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So we have Mr. Mohammed Ahmed in the house. I think it would be a good idea for him to close this beautiful event and meeting with the Muslim prayer. Sir, you can go
Ahmed,
ahead and
Ahmed
unmute.
Mohammed, Ahmed Mohammed, you have been asked to unmute. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, while he's trying to unmute, AZINONET meeting holds every Sunday, every Tuesday, and every Thursday, 8 p.m. on Zoom. So do well to invite as much as you can every Sunday, every Tuesday, and every Thursday, 8 p.m. Zoom. Thank you very much. The link is always on the group. Thank you very much. So Mr. Mohammed Ahmed, please go ahead and close this beautiful meeting with a prayer to Allah. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think the network is the net is struggling with the network.
Okay, he's mute now. Okay, he's on mute now. Yes, go ahead, sir. Mr. Mohammed Ahmed, please go ahead and pray.
Okay, سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Oh wow, we can't hear him.
They also drive the carpet too.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Have a nice day and a nice night together with a
Thank
nice
you
dream.
so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Mohammed
Thank you
Ahmed.
so much. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very
Sir.
much. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
All right, Sir Blessing Maxwell, thank you so much for an awesome time in AZINONET system tonight, Tuesday, 18th, 2025. Appreciate your presence, sir. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, everyone, you can go ahead and unmute and say thank you and say good night to one another. My name is Eunice Bright, the only bright lady in Africa, and I'm calling from Abuja.
My name is Ahmad Mohammed Ahmad. I'm from Sokoto, So good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Good night.
everyone.
Good night. See you on Thursday.
Come back.
See you on Thursday. See you
Good
on
night,
Sunday.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, everyone. My name is Mike from Lagos.
Good night, everyone. My name is Adam Mohammed. Speaking from
Good night, everybody. My name is Obayemi Matthew from Ekiti State.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. My name is Mr. Paul Akolo from Kano.
Hotel.
Dad, are you there?
Oh my God.
I'm Nene from Calabar.
Leave meeting.